Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alicia. Thank you so very much for being here with me. We are doing one of these late night readings where I'm in this chill vibe, and it's interesting because I was actually just getting ready, getting some shipments ready, packaging up some crystals out to all y'all beauties who have connected with the readings and the crystals. I'm really excited. They each come like I've been just writing out little notes and putting the stickers in the bag. It's a lot of fun. I find it very enjoyable actually, knowing that I'm getting to share some of this amazing energy from these readings with you all, right? With you all. It's amazing. Anyway, so I was going through crystals and placing out some new ones here, and I was really spending a lot of time with this rose quartz sphere here. It's got a lot of weight to it. It feels really good. It feels like love. And I was like, I'm sure our tribe could use a love reading. I know we've been picking up on some very strong energy in our collective lately. That's learning lessons, and a lot of folks here have been dealing with karmics, and I know that's not everybody, and I know there's a lot of folks here who are in love and are either they're in love or people are in love with them. And I just want to tap into the energy of pure love. Now, rose quartz does symbolize unconditional love. Okay. And so, yeah, I'm wearing my little rose quartz bracelet here, and here I've got the big one too. This one's super heavy. It's one of my favorites. So unfortunately, this one is not on the roster. Yeah, it goes really nice. Look at this carnelian I have. This carnelian holder, and I like to just spin it. I think I did that in another reading, but we're in the energy of love here for this one. So I'm just going to clear out the space. I'm going to bring the bowl, get into a little bit of a meditative vibe, and we will get into the reading. I want to tap into someone's energy who loves you. Okay? Someone who loves you. And here we go. Okay. All right, I guess I should put this down if I have to shuffle, right? I guess I'll use this deck later. This is like direct messages. Maybe I'll use it now. Let's see. I'll call in spirit and see if we can get a message. I just love that. Calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude, I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. I'm going to get one more here. So out comes, we have, I was a fool. I was a fool. And then next to, I replay our conversation. I replay our last conversation. So this person that is in love with you definitely didn't, either they didn't tell you, they didn't show you, they may have straight up rejected you. This sounds like X energy, I was a fool, or someone who at least didn't take you up on your offer, or didn't pursue you, something along those lines. Ooh, dang. I used you to make me feel good. That is not nice. I gotta be real. This person is obviously they're seeing themselves as being a fool. And look at this energy here. We have, I was scared of being used. This is somebody here who may have been used. And so how do I'm not making excuses for them. I'm saying there's somebody here who has been through many experiences in their life where they may have felt like they were being used, always, like they were the victim. They were always being used. I'm feeling somebody here who is kind of in this energy of, I'm going to use them before they can use me. Now, it is messed up, okay? It is messed up. It's not really how we should be behaving. That comes from some type of trauma here. This person needs healing or needed healing or something. But I feel like this put this person in this non-committal player type of an energy. Somebody who perhaps, I don't even want to say this, but I feel it. Somebody here who had no problem like inflicting that kind of pain on others. Like, I know that sounds super shady. It really does. And what does this have to do with love? Well, basically, this person used you to make themselves feel good. Now, you're not the only one that they did this to. I feel like this had been done to them in the past, and they may have, um, I don't know. I just feel like somebody who looks at love or looks at intimacy or relationships as purely transactional, like using using the energy. What can you give me? What do you give to me? What do you bring to my life? Like, um, do you have money? Do you have status? Do you have a job offer? Do you have, clout in some type of way? Like, what do you have? What do you bring to bring to the table? And whatever it is, they used you and your energy to make them feel good. This person, I know this isn't a love reading, but we keep picking up on these kinds of people here. Okay. This person was definitely in their toxic energy. Okay. There's no other way to put it. Toxic energy, player vibes, not cool. Didn't take anyone seriously, didn't take love seriously, definitely didn't take you seriously. They may have left you feeling like you were being used, and that's because they were using you at the time. It's interesting that we have this. I was scared of being used because that's something they're scared of. So they go out and do it first in connections, and it is totally jammed up. Now, okay, I don't know about that energy. I'm not really into it. So this person now is like in this energy now. I feel like obviously that's past energy there. Now they're in this energy of like replaying your last conversation. I feel like you had an effect on this player that they weren't expecting. I do feel like they are obviously here feeling very, very foolish at this point in time. Um, yeah, they definitely, this was somebody that you may even be here listening to this reading. And although I'm intending to put out love vibes, you may be saying like, look, I loved this person. They hurt me. I don't want to love them anymore. You could be moving away from this individual, or again, just you could still be in an energy of being very hurt and upset. Yeah, I mean, you can be anywhere along those lines right now, I guess. But we have them. I was a fool. So what? What? I kind of have an idea of what I did, but here we have the Nine of Swords coming up, wanting to be known. So the Nine of Swords is very reflective of that energy about, I was scared of being used. This person has a fear of commitment. This person has, this person may have really been abused in some type of way, emotionally, physically, something, mentally, whatever. I do feel like, I feel like they, in their past, they would have opened up to someone or, allowed other people into their lives where the person they opened up to used information against them or used them. Maybe they had a lot of money and this person was only after them for their money or good looks or whatever. So, having had that done to them, I feel like numerous times it made them very guarded, and it went past the energy of being guarded. It went to a point where they were like on the offense. So again, doing it first, they're so terrified of, having it done to them that they just end up using other people instead, so they never get to that point where they feel used. It is very messed up. I do feel like this person, I want to say like they need counseling, they need therapy, they need whatever. They may be going out to get that kind of help. I don't know. But again, it's not something that you can fix. Okay. It's not something you can fix. Only they can do that. So we have this Nine of Swords energy, which is them basically not being able to sleep at night. You know, they feel like they're constantly trying to like slay these dragons that, you know, attack them in the night, you know, like all these fears, all these, you know, I do feel like this person has this understanding of what they were doing was not necessarily the right thing, how they were showing up with people in their lives and relationships in their lives. And, you know, again, allowing love to be this very transactional thing that they weren't really feeling. They were, you know, they definitely weren't feeling it. So now we have them trying to like ward off even this person's kind of worried about karma, you know, because they will get their karma. I mean, what we reap, we will sow in life, in love, right? And I just feel like this person is very much worried. Like they're seeing you now. Okay, they were a fool. Yeah, they're very much in their head. They're very much, you know, trying to fight through some fears or fight off some demons. This could be dark night of the soul. They're definitely not getting any sleep. They're definitely up late at night. I was going to say, thinking about you, replaying our last conversation. I don't know if you said something like, what did you do? You know, I do like maybe you've said something very brutally honest to them that really um cut like a knife, you know, like I'm getting that it would have been very stinging, very truthful. You may have called them a fool, you know, you may have seen right through this mask or this facade or whatever the gig, like the gig is up, you know. And the last conversation you had may have been you telling them like what they were doing and how foolish it was. And, you know, can't you see? Like, I feel like you were trying to, I don't know if you were trying to wake this person up. I feel like you did have a lot of love for this person. Maybe you still do. I mean, we're sitting with this energy of rose quartz, which is unconditional love. So this does not necessarily even have to be a romantic partnership. I'm not even getting that specifically. This could resonate like on a friendship level or a close relationship, family or coworker, or any of those relationships right now, because again, we're not necessarily getting, yeah, it's not specific at this point in time. What we have is somebody who is very much regretting the way that they treated you, the hurt that they caused. And I do feel like, again, you may have delivered some type of truth to them. This person, again, you would have felt like this person used you. Like it would have been very devastating to you. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Like, why is this here? I just saw 1313. Yeah. Okay. So even though there would have been love at one point, you know, again, this could be this unconditional love present here. I do feel like, yeah, there's the lovers. Okay, this makes it romantic at this point. Okay, this does make it romantic. This is like, well, yeah, a soulmate romance. Okay, um, you may have come to this space and time where you got sick and tired of waiting for an apology or waiting for this person to make a decision, waiting for this person to get over their fear. They definitely have fear of commitment. I'll tell you that much. Definitely. Um, that you may have like, again, you may have made this decision to pack up and go and walk away. Um, you, I feel like you were taking whatever you had left with you to rebuild. You know, this is kind of like what I'm feeling here. Um, This person, it doesn't look like they gave you much other choice though, you know. They just definitely did not show up in a very loving way. And it's interesting that, you know, I'm trying to tap into somebody who loves you and they're coming up. They're coming up. So it's like, even though it looks like this person was, you know, well, this person was the worst, you know, like let's be real. This person did not show up in any type of way that would have warranted you to stick around, you know. And now that I feel like you have made the decision to walk away from this person, and now of course, you know, now it's making them feel like they are the foolish one. Okay. They just don't have access to you. This is somebody again, and I do feel like even though we're trying to pick up on love, there are so many, like, I just can't read. It's not the same here. The energy is totally shifted. Our collective, for the most part, has decided that regardless of how deeply they feel or love this individual, they're not going to be settling for anything but what it is they truly deserve. Like, it's a good thing. Look, we have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of this deck. Look, oh, sorry, I don't know how I'm gonna, like, Queen of Swords, I'm gonna put this over here, and then Death. Can you see that? Yeah, okay. Death. Queen of Swords, Death. What I see is because, like, this person didn't show up properly. They absolutely didn't. They showed up as a player. They didn't treat you right. You are a beautiful individual. You're highly magnetic. You're extremely attractive. I feel like you have very good luck. I feel like, what this was supposed to be was you meeting a soulmate, and that soulmate coming along with you to build something beautiful, to really truly go up to the next level and build a legacy. But what has ended up happening here is their refusal to, I don't know, like they definitely weren't doing what they knew they should have been doing. They were ignoring love. They're so wrapped up in using that energy, or that, I used you to make me feel good. I was scared of being used. What is this here all about? I really want to know. Okay, okay. Why? What is the deal with this used energy? Like, what happened to this person? I kind of want to know here. I feel like you had no other choice because of the way this person was showing up than to walk away and to kind of release this person with love. And maybe that's why, again, we're tapping into this love energy. It is unconditional. I don't feel like, even though this person would have done you wrong, done you dirty, I feel like there's still love there. I feel like you still have love for this person, and they definitely have love for you, but they were not showing up correct at all. Okay, at all. Okay, and spiritually, I feel like, this isn't good, because I do feel like they're with the Two of Cups, the lovers. This could have been a twin flame situation we're reading on, or anyway, it was definitely a soulmate connection that the two of you may have had something to bring to the world, to create together. That would have definitely changed both of your lives. Okay, had this gone to plan, this would have changed both of your lives. Now, this could be actually part of this conversation you last had with them. Like, you could have said to this person, we are this, like, go look it up. This is us. We have something to do here. You're not playing your part. You're not stepping up to your role. Like, the two of us are supposed to be doing this and this and this together, or whatever the case. Like, you may have legit spelled it out for this person, which may have acted as some type of catalyst for them to actually go out and research and figure this out for themselves. Now, they definitely, I do feel damage has been done. Okay, damage has been done here. A lot of damage has been done, because now we have you in an energy where you are guarded. You have decided you have no other choice. I don't feel like you wanted to walk away from this person. You wanted it to work out, right? You definitely wanted it to work out. Definitely. But this person, is like they were hella immature. They were just stuck in this very low vibe energy, right? And it's like they were refusing to get out. Now it doesn't, yeah. They're starting to see, okay, realizing, they're starting to understand the connection. They're starting to see how they were a fool. They're not getting any sleep. They're definitely replaying not only your last conversation, but like every little thing, that the two of you, that's ever happened between the two of you. We have death here. Death is, an ending, but it can also be a transformation. It can be a new beginning. It could be, but their lessons have, it's interesting because we have the 5 and the 10 and the world. Like, I'm seeing this energy here. It's like right now, the two of you are on the out. So you definitely are not speaking to one another right now. Um, and I feel like something is going to come around full circle. There is an opportunity here to rebuild and repair if you want to with this human. Okay. It does feel like it's very divinely guided. It does feel like there's an opportunity to transform, but it really just depends on them. It depends on you, and both of y'all have free will. But there is this opportunity now. Now we are headed into a Mercury retrograde, y'all. Oh my gosh, why didn't I think about this? We are headed into Mercury retrograde. We're already in the shadow period. It officially starts on September 9th. It's like maybe, we're in it. We're already starting. It's slowly starting. And there's something coming around full circle here. This person is going to be coming around full circle to the retrograde to do one of two things. Okay. There's an opportunity. Either the cycle ends and a new one begins for you, either way, a new one begins. Um, Now, it could be with this individual, could be with this person because they are in this regret energy right now, learning and growing, transforming. Um, so far, again, I haven't forgotten about. I really want to know what happened about all that being used and that player energy, whatever. I want to know what the heck happened to this person. I kind of do. And then we have, yeah, so, or this could be an opportunity for when it does come back around, this could be a final closure of a cycle, a final ending. So at this point, it can go either way because going from the 5 to the 10, that's like the challenge being over. No matter what you decide, the hard times are going to be over. Okay. Yeah, so let's just find out. I want to know quickly what was going on with this person? What do we need to know about this person, their past? And then we're going to look at, okay, whatever comes up here. We have, okay, the 4 of Cups. Yeah, we definitely know there was rejection here. 9 of Cups. Yeah, okay. So this person, interestingly enough, they could have been surrounded by very egoic, arrogant people, people who had treated them like they were nothing but a commodity. They definitely had offered their love to someone. They were hurt, okay? Like, this person was hurt and they felt like they were going to seek revenge on every, if it was a man, on every woman, I'll never love again. I'll never let a woman, blah, 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 break my heart. And vice versa. If this was a man or, or if this was a woman, I'm never going to let a man, or if it was woman, woman, man, man, whatever, whoever, whatever, 2 humans. I'm never going to let love hurt. I'm never going to get my heart broken again. I'm going to just get in and get out, and I'm not going to, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, but that life gets very boring. It gets very lonely. And I do feel like, again, this is coming from a space. This is what kind of brought them into that life. It was coming from a space of them being used, being rejected, being treated like a commodity themselves. So again, this is a projection that they've been coming out towards love. They've been projecting this energy out onto people for a long time now. Again, it wasn't just you. It definitely was not just you. Now, what I am getting is that this person, they may have cycled through many, 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 many people on this road, this old player, on their little, I don't know what, I don't even know what it is. Like, I just keep seeing the Knight of Wands in my head. So I was going to say on their horse riding in and out of town, but I mean, do we really do that anymore? No. Here we have the star energy. Yeah. And four of stars. Okay, I'm going to put this aside. Just noticed it. But so what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing here somebody who has kind of gone through all of their options. Let's put it that way. Gone through all of their options. And now they're in this lonesome energy where all they do is like stay up late at night, replay conversations. They're trying to, like, their heart's really been broken. They're very wounded. They're very alone. They're very lonesome. They're whatever. Nobody's there for them. Nobody loves them. They have no love in their life. Maybe they have a dog or a cat. I don't know. that's different, right? But I don't feel like this person has anyone, right? And now they're looking back and they're seeing what they could have had. And I do feel like you, because we have this unconditional love energy, even though they treated you like, everybody else, I don't even want to say just like ish, they treated you like they've treated every other potential love partner in their life, right? Pushed them away, whatever, just showed up that way ever since they were hurt themselves. Now they're going back and they're seeing you as being, wow, the one that actually was what you said. Like if I feel like you talked to them, you told them, you're like, we're soulmates, we're twin flames, we're this, we're supposed to do this, blah blah blah. I feel you on a soul level. This person felt, they didn't even, I don't know if they felt it. I don't want to say that they felt it too. I feel like they're starting to feel it now. Like at the time, I don't feel like they recognized the connection on a soul level. I don't, because they weren't tapped into that energy. It's being in this space that is very lonesome and, having, used up all their options, having, people not dealing with them. I feel like out of everyone, you may have dealt with them the longest, or at least offered them more love and understanding and compassion, even when they didn't deserve it. So you're really sticking out in their mind. Like, what was it different about you? Like, they're starting to understand that they played with the wrong person. Like, they had an opportunity for true love here and they basically ruined it. So I am seeing that. I'm seeing that's where the person is at currently. Again, here's the moon. Oh, look underneath. There's that Knight of Wands. I knew it was there. This is all coming up to the surface. They're definitely in their feelings right now. We have the Queen of Cups energy. This person is connecting to their deeper emotions currently at this time. And I do feel like it's very uncomfortable. It's something that they've been trying to hold back and bury, not even hold back, but they've been burying their emotions for so freaking long. But anyways, it's coming up to the surface. This retrograde is definitely going to come up, have these emotions come up to the surface. But I do like seeing this. Now, I saw this at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Just before, oh, it's kind of stuck on my tripod. There we go. Just before, I pulled up the moon and the, oops, Knight of Wands here, I did see this, first the star, and that is all about healing and looking out to the future and trying to rest and recover and learning some lessons. And it's getting into it. Look how, we have this woman here in the depths, in the water, in their emotions, and we've got a lot of emotions coming up right here, right now. We have, with the moon, the star, the Queen of Cups, like all this love here. We've got all these cups, all this love. To this person, you do represent, I'll show you the crystal. You do represent unconditional and true love, but they just didn't see it. They didn't see it until it was too late, like, and I know some of you are like, well, it's never too late for them to come back and have a chat or whatever to heal. If they're healing, if they're doing that work, I do see healing happening here. I do. I definitely see them working on themselves, or at least meditating on it, or getting into their more spiritual side, getting into their feelings, getting into, I don't know where they're at right now. Let's just see or what's going on. I do have the Page of Cups here and the Six of Cups, and then here the Three of Wands. I do feel like in the very near future, this person will be reaching out to you about something. I feel like they're going to start off and say like, hey, you remember that time when we did this and that and how fun it was or how great it was? Or like, I do feel like they're going to come towards you in a very lighthearted, playful type of a way, to remind you of like the good old days or the good times or whatever, right? Like they're just going to open up. It's going to be lighthearted. I don't feel like right away you're going to see any of this that's going on behind the curtain, under the surface, how deep they are in their emotions. But I'm not going to ignore the fact that over here we do have you as the Queen of Swords. And I mean, there's a seriousness to you right now, even though they're wanting to come forward. and in this playful energy, whether you'll talk to them or not, that's, again, I feel like they're doing some healing and stuff behind the scenes. They're realizing these things behind the scenes. It's all hitting them different behind the scenes. I don't feel like this person is coming in or coming towards you in a way that is very meaningful or emotional. I do feel like it's going to come off as, again, very playful, even immature still. Like, even though they're in their feelings, I feel like this would be the beginning of them realizing and healing and changing and things like that, right? Um, we do have with death and the Queen of Swords, though, I do feel like, you're still in this energy of like, kind of where a lot of our tribe is right now, of being very guarded towards this kind of energy. Like, if you're not here taking me seriously, then you shall not pass, like right now, you're just not, you're not, if they're not going to come in towards you and be very open and very serious and, even offer an apology or say, look, this is where the space I was coming from. I'm truly sorry. I wish I didn't, da, 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 da. This is what I've been thinking about. Would you give me another chance? Would you give us another chance? Because I've realized da, 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 da. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be able to tell and to see and to hear that this person truly understands. Like, they would have to come in and validate you and your feelings and your emotions and just like what you must have felt like and how that must have been for you, and and then like really pour out emotions. Like, that's what it would take. It would be like a very sincere apology. It would probably be a series of conversations, um and then await and see how this goes, kind of an energy is what I'm getting here. I feel like you would be open to that if they were to come in that manner. Pardon me. If they were to speak, if they were to come forward in that kind of way. But what I see here, y'all, and I'm not trying to get anybody's like hopes up and let you down and all this stuff, is I see them, yes, in their emotions, yes, thinking about you, yes, probably going to message you with the Page of Cups, Three of Wands, you know, um, but I still see a lot of growth that needs to take place here. I don't feel like this person's coming in saying these things to you or saying what just, and it's interesting because we just did a reading about this person's going to come back and say anything just to get, back in. I don't feel like this is the same person, because this is somebody who's genuinely in their feelings, and I feel like it's somebody who has some genuine unconditional love. They have love for you. Okay, this is somebody who has a lot of love for you. This is not, I mean, we have this, I was using you to make me feel good. I was scared of being used. Yes, this person definitely was acting out of some very toxic energy, but I don't feel like this is somebody who's going to come in and just, I don't know, just to mess with you or just to hurt you on purpose. Why do that, right? Like, I don't feel that kind of energy off this person. I feel like they are definitely in an energy of regrets. Foolish. I was a fool. They're still a fool. Not much has changed in that sense. They, like, they're still a fool. I want to show you what I saw. It's funny because the Page of Cups to me is a damn fool. They're funny. It's fun. They're very childlike. It's a lot of fun to flirt with these people. But there's no freaking follow through. Like, there's no follow through. It's empty promises. And like, it's nothing. That nothing ever comes into fruition with this. So if this is still how they're coming towards you, they want that lighthearted, they want that surface level stuff. They're not quite yet ready to admit what is going on in the depths of their emotions, because we have this. Look at what showed up here in this. I used you to make me feel good. I was scared of being used. But then I saw this. I can't give you the love you deserve. This person has some issues with their own self-esteem, self-worth, self-value. Like, this person has some healing to do. So even if they do come back, I don't, and even if they say all the things, which I don't even feel like they're going to, I feel like they're just coming towards you with like, hey, remember me? Remember this? Sweet, let's have a good time. And like, again, you may feel a difference in their energy. Intuitively, you may feel the love that's there, but I don't see that it's going very deep just yet. They're not quite um, ready to actually follow through with any type of emotional conversation. Okay. I'm not saying it's not going to go there eventually, but I see this is kind of where this person is. And this person is showing up in your energy because they love you, right? Because that's what we intended at the beginning of this reading. Like, you know, they love you. We're picking up on somebody who loves you, but it's like they just don't know what to do with it. Definitely, again, in their regrets about not treating you very seriously when they had the chance. And also, not seeing this connection for what it truly was. It could have been a past life. This could have been a spouse in the past life here with this energy. The Six of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Lovers, definitely. You may have said something. Again, I was getting this energy of like you saying to this person, like, we've been here before together. Like, um, can you please just wake up? Like, what is going on here? And so you are kind of getting your wish in that sense. This person is waking up, and that's about as much of a promise as I can give you with this person, is that they are indeed waking up, not only to this connection, but to the fact that um, one, they need healing. Two, um, they were very foolish. But again, I do feel like this is acting, your love is acting as a catalyst for this human um, to reconnect with themselves and repair themselves and their sense of self-worth, self-esteem, self-value, all those things, just as it may have done for you. Because I feel like that would be the reason why you're sitting in this Queen of Swords energy towards them. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. It looks like, I waited. This is what I see when this is the after tarot, and I love this deck because it gives a little bit of a further insight into the interpretation of the energy. It's like, for me, we usually have the Seven of Pentacles as a guy being frustrated, leaning on the wand, leaning on his shovel, looking and staring at this. When is something going to happen? When is it going to move? I've done everything I possibly can. Like, come on. And you always see in the regular Rider Waite, I wish I had it right here, but I don't. You see a pentacle on the ground and the guy leaning on his wand, which represents this is a time to shift your focus. Okay, this is a time to stop focusing on something that's not bearing fruit for you, to pick up an opportunity. Take your passion, take your stability, take everything that's good, pack your bags and basically leave. Walk out the door, go work on something for yourself. This may or may not come to fruition, whatever this was, right? So this person, you've had to pick up your shit and basically walk away, right? Walk out the door because you felt like you had no other choice. Like, you're not going to stare, you're not just going to sit at this and stare and be in agony forever. You're just not. Okay. You're just not. Maybe it took a while, but you are, whoever I'm reading for is at this point where it's not really about the love. It's not really about the unconditional love you feel. It's about wasting your time. Okay, it's about wasting your time. And that's where this Queen of Swords comes in, is like you have mastered this, like, head over heart situation here. Like, and I'll show you one thing I do love about this Queen of Swords, okay? This Queen of Swords is very open and receptive to anyone who is going to come forward correct, right? Coming towards them correct. They have the truth, the sort of truth and integrity. This is shielding their heart space always, right? But in the after tarot, I love this, is that right at the top, I don't know if you can see it, there's a butterfly. So it's like, I'm open to complete transformation. I'm open to this, okay? But if you don't come at me in that sense of having learned and being, transformed in some type of way, you're not going to get through. You shall not pass, right? So that's where I'm seeing you and your energy right now. But because you're in this energy towards this person, it really is, again, lighting this fire underneath them. It's not so much a fire. I don't feel like they're See, I don't want to say that they're going to run, they're coming right back to you, running into your life, running into your arms. Do they want to? Do they think about it? Do they dream about it? Do they wish for it? Yes. They love you. They want that. But do they feel foolish? Do they feel good enough? No, they don't. They feel foolish. You know, they know what they've done. Basically, they know the pain they put you through, but they're not ready to talk about it. They're not ready to talk about it. They're not ready to get serious. So if you hear from them during this Mercury retrograde, which you may, you probably will, if this is your reading, you probably will. I don't feel like it's going to impress you very much, unfortunately. Like, I don't. I feel like you may get a little bit of a, oh, wow. Okay, they're thinking about me. Here's confirmation. I wish you the best, whatever. I love you. But you're not going to say these things. You're going to see how they come towards you. And if anything has truly changed, you're going to know. And if it hasn't, you're going to say, okay, well, unfortunately, da 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 da, I'm off this way. I don't feel like you're going to sit there, and I just feel like you're not going to waste time, right? There's something about time here in this reading. Anyway, speaking of time, I looked up at the clock and we have gone pretty long here, and I do have to get off to bed. I'm going to go live tomorrow. If I wake up on time, no, I'm kidding. I'll be up. I'm going to go live tomorrow, Monday, at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So Eastern Time, that is 2 p.m. If anything changes, I'll make a community note about it, but I will be going live tomorrow. So I hope to see you there. I wonder if we'll get a continuation of this reading, but yeah, I feel like the message is out. I am going to offer up this rose quartz bracelet here for anybody who connects with this message, or anybody who wants to bring more unconditional love into their life. I'll put the bracelet up. There will be links in the description box for the bracelet. I don't have a lot of rose quartz. I do love it, but I tend to, allow it to travel. Okay. Allow it to travel. And I am going to, what, I will allow this rose quartz sphere. Is so nice and warm. It feels so good right now. It's the perfect size for like just playing with, actually. It's quite lovely. Yeah, I'm like, do I want to give this up? I do. I want it to go to somebody who needs it. I've got a big one. I'm trying to just like, again, I just want to share the energy around. So even though it's beautiful, I'm going to keep this one for me. Okay. And this one here, whoever gets it, gets it. It's a little bit heavy, so it's going to be a little bit more pricey because shipping is included. I want everybody to know that. Okay. If you didn't know that before, shipping is included. I'm only shipping to Canada and the US right now. And I don't have one near me, but it will also come with a protective pouch. And I'll throw a little stand in for it as well. And a sticker, Turning Tides Tarot sticker. Okay. So yeah, I'm sending you lots of love. If you're interested in this stuff, go ahead and check the description box below. And other than that, yeah, I'm just gonna say good night, good morning, farewell.